Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing some acrylic nails, and I just want to do some nails to go on a little road trip and like sightsee, I guess. But y'all, I ended up taking them off at the first place we went to, and that's because my thumbs kept popping off. And like, I used this PL base coat, right? But the last time I used this PL base coat, my nails did not come off. So I used it with acrylic and they didn't pop off. So I thought I'll use it for a base because clearly it's the ultimate acrylic base and they'll stay on. But I was wrong, obviously, because they popped off. And I don't understand the difference between last time and now, but this time my nails actually were able to come off. Still damaged my nails though, but they came off anyways. I don't know what the deal is with this PL base coat. I guess I was more careful with not getting it on my skin, the acrylic, so maybe that's why they popped off this time. But either way, the inconsistency is really annoying because I thought these would stay on. But I'm going to be doing some almond sort of shaped nails because I just think that almond and stiletto are easier to function with when they're long. Way easier than square nails, so I'm just shaping the tips. This is how I cut them. I cut them as if I'm going to do a stiletto, but leave a lot more than I would on stiletto. Because when I'm cutting stilettos, I don't want to sit there and file forever, so I'll cut a lot off. But now I'm just filing the nail, and I'm slimming the sides down a little bit and shaping that tip to a rounded point, if that makes sense. Once I'm done shaping, I decided to go in with a clear layer of acrylic, and I should have done this before shaping so that none of the tips will pop off. But on my left hand, I ended up doing it before the shaping process because adding clear acrylic to just hold the tip on is very useful. And after this, I'm just gonna go in with some foils, some flower foils, and I decided to just keep one hand, all the nails the same, because this is my right hand, so I'm doing it with my non-dominant hand, and it was not easy to do my nails with my non-dominant hand. I mean, I wouldn't say it's hard to do, it's just inconvenient really, so I didn't want to spend too much time doing it. So I'm going in with my foil glue, and this is a gel foil glue, so you have to cure for 60 seconds. And I'm just being reminded right now of all the reviews I see on Amazon of gel products and people being confused why it's not drying. Y'all, if it say gel on the bottle, that means you need a nail lamp. You have to have a nail lamp to cure gel. So just keep that in mind if you're buying a product off Amazon for your nails. If it says gel, if you don't want gel, make sure you specifically do not get anything that says gel on it. And there's a little question thing on Amazon that you can search questions for, or just keywords for, and if you search gel or curing, you'll know whether or not it's a gel product or not. But anyways, I put all the foils on my nails. Yeah, I went with the same foil for all nails, and that's just gonna be this hand. By the way, I'm gonna do more nail art on the other hand, but I'm topping it off with a base coat because I didn't want to mess up the foils with any monomer, because I'm pretty sure that monomer will mess up the foils. But after I top it off with a base coat, I did one layer, a thin layer of clear acrylic on top of that to do my ombre, because I don't know about ombreing acrylic into gel polish. So that's why I put a clear acrylic layer after I put my base coat. So I'm just ombreing the nails and basically doing the cuticle area. And I like to ombre enough to where when I do a clear coat, not clear coat, an encapsulation. I have forgotten nail terms, y'all. I have not done acrylic in so long. But yeah, when I encapsulate, I like to just make sure the encapsulation layer is covering whatever I'm encapsulating, of course, and also acting as just the rest of the structure of the nail, because I don't want to have to build the entire nail with my encapsulation layer. So that's why I'm building up this ombre layer at the cuticle, because yeah, I don't want to use too much clear acrylic. I don't even have a lot left, and if I run out, it's gonna be a long time till I buy some, because that's just what I do when I run out of products. I just take absolutely forever to replace them. But also the fact that I'm pretty sure an 8-ounce jar of clear acrylic costs like $30 if it's good quality. Me and Secret, it's the only one that I would try other ones, but I've looked up the prices of other ones in the past, and Me and Secret seems to be like the most affordable one. So right after I finish not encapsulating, ombreing, I'm going in with the encapsulation layer. So like I said, it's acting as the rest of the structure of the nail as well as the encapsulation. So I'm focusing mostly on the ombre part, and also obviously on the foil part, and building up the nail to where it makes sense with an apex and everything, and keeping the tip of the nail relatively as thin as I can without making it way too thin to the point where if I file, I'll file through the foil. But if I need to, I will go near the cuticle area to build up some of that apex, but mostly I just keep it, how it is. But I don't know why I do apex on my nails that I'm popping off, because I do this even if I'm popping off my nails, and I wasn't planning on popping off my nails. That's why I was building them up. But even when I'm not popping off my nails, I still build an apex. I think just because it looks nicer. And there was a point where I did acrylic, but I didn't add an apex to the nails. I just laid my design down. If I needed to encapsulate, I just encapsulated a thin layer enough to where I could just file it smooth. But I feel like that just doesn't look as good. The nails look flat. Like when you see nails, they're supposed to have an apex, and they're supposed to look like they're done to be, worn, I think. Unless they're those crazy nails where, like long hair pretty nails, I'm sure y'all know her. She's done crazy designs where obviously you can't wear those. And that's why peel-off base coats exist, really. But yeah, I just like to build on my apex because it looks nicer. But anyways, I'm encapsulating now, and as you can see, it's a very repetitive process, so I'm just gonna let it play out, and I'll come back when I'm done encapsulating. So finally I'm done with encapsulating, and now I'm moving on to my left hand, which I decided to do more intricate designs with since I'm not using my non-dominant hand. So I'm starting off with black because I thought that I would want to do some reflective gel on top of this, but I'm not sure why I thought black would be a good base. It didn't fit at all. I ended up just painting over it with a different color in the end. But as you can see, I'm doing black for now, and really I could have gone with chrome instead. And I thought about it, but chrome wouldn't match at all with these nails either. These nails are very soft girl vibes. Despite me not even being a soft girl whatsoever, but that's what the vibes were for these nails, and they were cute. I like them a lot. I don't think that your nails always have to match your own aesthetic. You can just have some cute nails that are completely different aesthetic, I guess. If I did do nails that was my aesthetic, I don't think pink would be involved really, but I did wear pink. I wore a pink shirt, which was really cute actually. Now that I think about it, pink would be involved, but black would be heavily involved as well. Pink and black. I couldn't just do pink like I did for this set if I wanted to match. But I'm doing a little bit of a marble with some gel. I like to do my marbles with gels instead of acrylic because it's less bulky and easier to encapsulate, and it doesn't require me using acrylic. So I use white and red gel polish. The red is from Rosalind, and the white is a Born Pretty gel liner, and I use my gradient brush to just swirl them around, and I tweaked it a little bit just to get it how I really wanted it to be. And this is also going to be an ombre as well, but yeah, I like to do gel polish ombres. They're not ombres, I hate doing gel polish ombres. I like doing gel polish marbles because they're very easy to do, and they end up looking really nice. And I feel like acrylic ombre, why do I keep saying ombre? Acrylic marbles and gel marbles both have different results usually, especially depending on how you do them. And I think I just prefer gel because of all the pros, not just, the end result. But once I'm done with that, I didn't bother putting any base coat on top of it because I didn't think that the gel would be affected really by, the monomer and the acrylic. So I just cured it for 60 seconds and went ahead and did a little layer of clear acrylic so I can ombre. I went in with a tiny beads of ombre, which is like, I don't know, it's just so satisfying. Ombres on top of marble specifically is really satisfying to me. But yeah, I ombreed this nail very beautifully, to be honest. Like, I'm kind of proud of myself. But anyways, the next nail, I decided to just do a full nude nail to allow myself to do some nail art on top of it. And I'm pretty sure that I ended up doing some flowers on this nail, some acrylic flowers, which I was hesitant about doing, to be honest, because, well, I didn't want to keep using acrylic. I find it very offensive to my senses, this monomer. And this is Born Pretty monomer, by the way, and every monomer I've ever used is offensive to my senses, not just Born Pretty. So I'm not going to blame Born Pretty for that, but this monomer did last me 3 hands. I did a pop offset with them, with the monomer, and also I did these nails with the monomer, and I ran out on this set. So that means it lasts me 3 hands, and it's 2 ounces of monomer, by the way. So I feel like it lasts me longer than I thought it would, to be honest. I'm going back to the marble nail and I'm just encapsulating it. I think that it was a bad idea to use a bead that big, but it ended up working out fine. But I think a good tip for when you're encapsulating is to just use small beads. And keep in mind that I'm super out of practice with acrylic, so don't use this as a tutorial for acrylic. Just use it as inspiration for a nail design, because I was struggling a little bit, but I did still end up getting a pretty smooth application regardless. Nothing went too wrong at all, to be honest. The nails didn't end up too bulky, which was my main issue when I first started acrylic. Literally for, I don't even know how long, for years, I did the nails way too bulky. But one day I just decided to listen to the tutorials I was watching. I think it was Nailed by Ta. I don't remember which one it is. Nails or Nailed. I don't know. But it was her. She's my biggest inspiration, y'all. She's my nail idol, y'all. But she said to use smaller beads when encapsulating, and I just decided to use smaller beads in general after that, because it just makes it so much easier. And now I'm just doing a very cute pastel pink ombre, and I made the ombre go way too low, but it's fine. It's not even that noticeable since the tones of this nude and pink are pretty similar, so it ended up being cute anyway. But yeah, obviously I'm gonna encapsulate that, and then I'm pretty sure on the thumb I just went ahead and did a full nude nail, because on the thumb I just be giving up, to be honest. So I filed all the nails off camera because, well, my phone was dying, so that's pretty much why. And I am top coating this hand now. I'm not going to add anything else to this hand. I just thought it would be nice to just not add any bling for real, because I feel like this set doesn't need bling, and that's rare in my opinion, where I feel like a set doesn't need any bling. But I just thought I want it to be simple and like dainty, I guess. So no bling, just top coating this and leaving it alone. And then I'm going to finish off my other hand with some nail art. So now I'm going to do my acrylic flowers, and like I said, I'm very out of practice with acrylic, so please do not judge how I'm doing these flowers. I tried to do 5 petals for 2 flowers, and I ended up putting a pearl in the middle of them. And keep in mind, I top coated this nail first because it's just easier for me to do flowers on top of a glossy top coat. It doesn't really stick to the glossy top coat that well. So, I mean, unless it's cured, then it stays in place. But while it's not cured, it's easier to wipe it off if I mess it up. So, and by cured, I mean dry. I'm talking about the acrylic, by the way. I'm not talking about the top coat not being cured. The top coat is fully cured, 60 seconds in my nail lamp. And I'm talking about the acrylic is easier to wipe off if I mess up while doing the petal. So, this brush I'm using is pretty big. I would prefer using a smaller brush for this flower because then I could have done smaller. I could have done 3 instead of 2. But I don't have a smaller flower brush. I definitely need to upgrade my flower brush. It's not really flower brushes. It's 3D acrylic brushes. I need to upgrade them to Kolinsky because these synthetic ones just, I mean, they've lasted me for a good while, but they've been out of shape more, and it's really difficult to keep them in shape. I don't know how to do it. And then on top of that, the smaller ones, they just don't last me. But anyways, 5 petals, like I said, and it looks really weird right now, but when I add the 5th petal, it'll look okay, I guess. And this first flower was basically a practice flower because I did way better on the second one, but like I said, I'm very out of practice. So now I'm doing the thumb. As you can see, I'm doing a French tip on it, and I'm pretty sure I just kept it a plain and simple French tip and did 2 coats of this to build up the color evenly. And then after this, I'm going to change my my pinky, because like I said earlier, I don't like the black. It just doesn't go with the set. So I'm going to be changing it, and to do that, I'm going to be using Melody Susie polish and this same polish I'm using right now, which is a Born Pretty color. And I'm going to apply 2 coats of the Melody Susie to just get a nice white base so that the pink actually can show up on it. And then after that, I'm going to apply some Moonlight Cat Eye Gel, and the video will end at least 10 seconds after that. And I know this because I just had to re-record this part of the voiceover because I talk way too much and I didn't have time for an outro. So I'm going to do the outro right now. So thank y'all so much for watching, and let me know what you think of these nails below. I think they're pretty cute. I have very short reveal shots of them because they I'm not sure what happened at the end of the recording, but I didn't end up recording like the reveal shots like I normally do. So unfortunately, I just have like 2 Instagram stories that I was able to post or save and post to put at the end of this video. But even the thumbnail, I had to screenshot from this video. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know why I didn't take pictures or anything like that. Like, I don't even know. But thank y'all so much for watching, and remember to check my description for everything linked below, everything that I'm using. Well, I'll try to link everything I'm using, and my socials, so that you can buy some press-ons, because I sell press-ons. Just DM me on Instagram, and I make custom sets or whatever, inspiration sets or whatever you want. And I have all the instructions in my story highlights, so check that out. And once again, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I hope to see y'all next time.